So I'm about to save a couple people that watch this video a whole lot of time, a whole lot of headache, and a whole lot of money by just doing this when you first get your FX Impact or similar FX rifle that has the liner barrel system. This isn't talked about too much with the bigger channels. I'm not sure why, because it plays a huge part in accuracy and just overall frustration with this gun. Just to sum it up, this gun is my third FX Impact, and they've all had this issue. When you first get the gun, now let me rephrase that. Not all of them have the issue, but some of them do, and you'll go crazy trying to figure out why. Say you sight your gun in at 20 yards, got bullseye. You're going to stretch it out to 60, and your point of impact is shifted like 3 inches right. You have no idea why. You think it's a bent liner, the ammunition, so you buy a ton of pellets, spend a lot of money, time, and frustration, and your gun is shooting right. Now, say you bring it back into 20 yards, or sight it in for 60. When you bring it back into 20, it's shooting left. That means your gun is shooting at an angle. And you go on the forums and the groups, and you're just going to go crazy with the amount of suggestions of why this could be. They say your top rail's messed up, your liner's bent, your scope's messed up, your scope mount's messed up, and you're going to go crazy trying to figure it out. But if you do this trick when you first get a new barrel system, your new FX, you're going to save yourself a ton of time. This is called barrel indexing. So your liner, here's the 30 caliber barrel. Your liner is inside this, and it spins freely. Well, that liner needs to be clocked. So you're shooting top dead center. Now, to better describe this, I'm going to show you a clip of when I was adjusting this barrel liner outside. So the rifle was not really sighted in, but it was on target, and that's all you need to do because you're trying to shoot a circle. So it was fairly close. So my first shot, my 2-shot group was this one. Then I took the shroud off, the barrel nut, rotated the liner quarter of a turn, took 2 more shots. Repeat that process, quarter turn, 2 more shots. Then the quarter turn more led me right here. So when you're looking at a circle, you want your shot to be the top dead center. So these were all quarter turns. So I know if I turned this a full quarter turn, it would have landed right there. And that's not where I want to be. I want to be between these two to be top dead center. So from this, I turned an 1/8 of a turn, and it got me right where I want to be at top dead center of a circle. If you think of this as a clock, you want to be shooting at noon. So you can see how each little turn of the liner, I took the nut off with a 10mm wrench, and these nuts are not cranked on there. It's like right when you feel resistance, maybe a 1/16 of a turn, just to touch it in there. Do not over tighten that, or it bends the liner inside this sleeve, and you'll go crazy trying to fix that issue. But when you take this out, sometimes FX has a little mark on here on the liner, on the rifling. If not, make a little Sharpie mark. And you're going to turn this like shown on the target, quarter inch or a quarter turn, take 2 shots, quarter turn, take 2 shots until you get to that top dead center trajectory of your bullet. Once you do that, I'm pretty confident that your issue with POI shifting will be fixed. Because say when you're clocking it and you pick the point where your liner shoots right, well, your scope's sight in right here, but your liner's shooting a pellet out like this. It's never going to be accurate. So I hope this video helped a few of you out. I wish I knew this on my first FX Impact a long time ago, because I spent a lot of money and headache doing it. But all you need to clock your or index your barrel liner, 10mm wrench, a Sharpie, and some pliers to turn your liner. This was just some duct tape over some channel locks. Be very careful. Don't crush into your barrel. It doesn't take much. Some liners spin more freely than others. But I hope this helped a few of you out. And if you've seen my previous video, this was a 30 caliber. I converted it back over to a 22 just because 22 ammo is cheaper and this is quieter to shoot. And all I'm doing lately is just planking out mice, and a 22 caliber pellet does the job just fine. And that being said, I do prefer shooting 30, but it consumes more air, louder, more expensive. So if you made it this far in the video, I'm going to throw in one added piece of information that I wish I knew before I bought a ton of these pellets. If you're shooting the 22 Hades, these pellets are great from 0 to 40 yards and under. Once you stretch it out past 40 yards, they start spiraling and their accuracy is horrible. I've tried this in different speeds, from 700 to 950, different length barrels, different impacts. All do the same. These pellets are good within 40 yards. And I'm shooting regularly out to 60 yards at mice. And you know, a mouse is a very tight target, so I can't use these. But I've tried many different 22 pellets. The Hades Monster 22s, the heavier ones, these are fantastic. From 60, 70 yards within, these are hole in hole. I love them. They're more expensive than these, but they're way more accurate. It's that redesign that they did on the other pellets. So if you're going to be pesting within or past 40 yards, I recommend these. I really like them. I'm going to get more of them. So if you like this video, hit that like button, comment below, subscribe, really helps me out. Let me know what you want to see a video on next. Catch you on the next one.